11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it.
Donald Trump rounded out the year listing his accomplishments in a primetime speech.
After 11 months, our border is secure, inflation is stopped, wages are up, prices are down, our nation is strong, America is respected.
With graphs and charts, the president gave himself top marks for a job well done.
I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast.
But some Americans aren't buying his sales pitch. One poll shows just 33% of the population approve of how he's handling the economy. And for a president who promised to bring down prices, that's a big problem.
You can't out-message affordability. People are not going to believe you if you say the economy is getting better and they're not seeing their paycheck being stretched as far as it can with groceries, gasoline, and the like.
The president claims to have ended 8 conflicts, including the war in Gaza. But fighting has flared up once again in eastern Congo, even after a peace deal was signed between the presidents of the DRC and Rwanda in Washington. Trump has antagonized South Africa, accusing President Cyril Ramaphosa's government of white genocide, snubbing the Johannesburg G20 summit and barring Pretoria from participating in its G20 meetings.
This White House is known for being quite dynamic, and it can change course rapidly, sometimes overnight. So I wouldn't put it past this White House to change its mind as a result of good diplomacy from South Africa.
President Trump angered many allies with tariffs, but some analysts think there could be a further shift.
He's had to retract some of these specific tariffs on things like coffee and bananas and other agricultural goods that we don't produce in the United States in order to try to keep costs down. So I think that instead of him ramping up the tariffs, I think there's going to be a gradual drawback, because businesses don't like tariffs either, because they can't plan if there's a lot of chaos in the marketplace.
In the coming year, the president will be celebrating the US's 250th birthday and hosting what he hopes will be a triumphant World Cup tournament. But the midterm elections in November could see the Democrats flip the House and Senate, curtailing Trump's ability to govern in the second half of his term and raising the prospect the Democrats will use their majorities to once again try to impeach the president. Nick Harper, SABC News, Washington.